Hey there, legging lovers! Welcome to Leggings and Me, the podcast that dives deep into the stretchy, form-fitting fabric that's taken over our wardrobes and lives. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm here to explore the wild, wonderful, and sometimes weird world of leggings. From the constant struggle to make them look professional for work to the dreaded camel toe situation, we'll cover it all. But despite the occasional betrayal, we just can't quit our leggings because when they're good, they're so good. So grab your favorite pair, settle in, and let's stretch the limits of fashion together. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Welcome to the very first episode of Leggings and Me, the podcast where we explore the complex, hilarious, and sometimes frustrating relationship between women and their favorite stretchy pants. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm thrilled to take you on this wild, spandex-filled ride. Now let's start with the basics. Leggings. Where do we even begin? I feel like my entire life revolves around these stretchy wonders. They're like that best friend who's always there for you, supporting you through thick and thin, literally. But sometimes, that best friend can also be a real pain in the butt. Take, for example, the eternal struggle of trying to make leggings look professional enough for work. It's like, can I get away with this? Or will my boss think I'm just wearing glorified pajamas? I remember one time, I had an important meeting at the office and decided to wear my favorite black leggings with a blazer and heels. I thought I looked pretty put together, but then my coworker pulled me aside and whispered, "Hey, I don't want to alarm you, but I can totally see your underwear through those leggings." Talk about mortifying. And that's not even the worst legging mishap I've had at work. There was another time when I was giving a big presentation, and I felt like my leggings were slipping down. I tried subtly to hike them up, but it was like fighting a losing battle. By the end of the presentation, I'm pretty sure everyone in the room had seen my booty crack. Not exactly the impression I was going for. But despite the occasional wardrobe malfunction, I still believe that leggings can be appropriate for the workplace as long as you style them right. The key is to treat them like any other pair of pants. Pair them with a longer top or blazer, add some nice shoes and accessories, and voila! You've got a chic, comfortable outfit that's perfect for the office. Of course, not everyone agrees with me on this. I know leggings can be a controversial topic, especially when it comes to their appropriateness in professional settings. Some people think they're too casual, too revealing, or just plain unprofessional. And I get it. Leggings aren't right for every workplace or every situation. But I also think there's a double standard at play here. No one bats an eye when a guy shows up to the office in a pair of khakis or jeans. But when a woman wears leggings, suddenly it's a big deal. It's like we're expected to be buttoned up and polished all the time, while men get a pass on comfort. And don't even get me started on the whole leggings aren't pants debate. I mean, have you seen some of the pants that pass as professional these days? Skinny jeans, cropped trousers, even joggers. All of these are considered acceptable office attire, but leggings are somehow off limits? It just doesn't make sense to me. At the end of the day, I think it comes down to personal preference and company culture. If you work in a super conservative office with a strict dress code, then yeah, maybe save the leggings for your off-duty hours. But if you're in a more creative or casual field, I say go for it. Life's too short to be uncomfortable all day. Speaking of comfort, let's talk about the holy grail of leggings, the perfect fit. Is there anything better than slipping on a pair of leggings that hug you in all the right places without cutting off your circulation or creating weird bulges? It's like finding a unicorn in the wild. I feel like I've tried every brand and style of leggings out there, from the cheapo $5 pairs to the high-end designer ones that cost more than my rent. And let me tell you, not all leggings are created equal. Some are too thin, some are too tight, some have that weird, saggy crotch thing going on. It's a minefield out there, people. But when you find that perfect pair, it's like the heavens open up and angels start singing. For me, It's all about the high waist. I need my leggings to hold everything in and smooth everything out, you know what I mean? None of this low-rise nonsense that lets my muffin top run free. I also look for leggings with a bit of compression and a thick, opaque fabric. There's nothing worse than bending over and realizing that your leggings are completely see-through. Talk about a nightmare scenario. And don't even get me started on pockets. Why is it so hard to find a pair of leggings with functional pockets? I mean, I get that we're working with limited real estate here, but come on. I need somewhere to put my phone and my keys when I'm running errands or going for a walk. I actually have a funny story about leggings and pockets. One time, I was at the grocery store, wearing my favorite pair of leggings with those tiny, useless pockets in the front. I had my phone and my credit card tucked into the waistband, because where else was I supposed to put them? As I reached for a box of cereal on the top shelf, I felt something slide down my leg. Yep, you guessed it. My phone and credit card had made a break for it, and were now sitting on the grocery store floor for all the world to see. I tried to play it cool and casually pick them up, but I'm pretty sure the old lady next to me saw the whole thing and was judging me hard. The moral of the story is that pockets matter, people. And if your leggings don't have pockets, you'd better have a backup plan. But enough about my pocket woes. Let's talk about the other end of the legging spectrum, the dreaded camel toe. You know what I'm talking about? That unfortunate situation where your leggings are just a little too tight in the crotch area, and suddenly your lady bits are on full display. It's like, no matter how hard you try to adjust and readjust, you just can't seem to get rid of it. And the more you try, the worse it gets. It's like your leggings are conspiring against you, determined to make you look as awkward and uncomfortable as possible. I once had a camel toe situation so bad, I actually considered faking a medical emergency just to get out of the room. I was at a yoga class, trying to focus on my breathing and my alignment, but all I could think about was the fact that my crotch was eating my leggings. It was like a black hole of spandex, sucking everything in and refusing to let go. I spent the entire class strategically positioning my water bottle in front of my pelvis, hoping no one would notice. But let's be real. Everyone noticed. It was like the elephant in the room, except the elephant was in my pants. Since then, I've learned a few tricks for avoiding the dreaded camel toe. First and foremost, make sure you're wearing the right size leggings. If they're too small, you're just asking for trouble. I also look for leggings with a gusset, that little diamond-shaped piece of fabric in the crotch area. It helps to prevent everything from getting smooshed together and creating that telltale bulge. And if all else fails, there's always the tried-and-true method of wearing a longer top or tunic to cover everything up. It's not a perfect solution, but it's better than walking around looking like you have a front wedgie. But you know, for all the potential pitfalls and embarrassing moments, I still can't imagine my life without leggings. They're just so versatile and comfortable. I can't help but love them. I wear them to work out, to run errands, to lounge around the house, basically. Anytime I want to feel like I'm wearing pajamas, but still look somewhat put together. I know some people think leggings are just a lazy fashion choice, but I disagree. I think there's an art to styling leggings in a way that looks chic and intentional. It's all about balance and proportions. For example, I love pairing my leggings with an oversized sweater or sweatshirt. It's the perfect combination of cozy and cool, and it helps to balance out the tightness of the leggings. Plus, it's a great way to show off your favorite pair of sneakers or ankle boots. If I'm going for a more dressed-up look, I'll pair my leggings with a flowy blouse or tunic and some statement jewelry. The key is to create a contrast between the fitted bottom and the loose, flowy top. It's a simple formula, but it works every time. And let's not forget about layering. Leggings are the perfect base for all kinds of layered looks, from long cardigans to denim jackets to vests. Just make sure the top layer is long enough to cover your bum, and you're good to go. Of course, not everyone is a fan of the leggings as pants look. I get it. Leggings are form-fitting and revealing, and not everyone feels comfortable showing off their curves like that. But I also think there's something empowering about embracing your body, flaws and all, and rocking a pair of leggings with confidence. I mean, think about it. Leggings don't leave much to the imagination. They show every lump, bump, and dimple, and there's no hiding behind baggy clothes or loose fabric. When you wear leggings, you're putting it all out there, and that takes some serious guts. But you know what? That's what I love about leggings. They force you to confront your body and learn to love it, even on the days when you're not feeling your best. They're a reminder that you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful, and that confidence is the most attractive thing you can wear. So, to all my fellow legging lovers out there, I say this: wear your leggings with pride. Don't let anyone tell you they're not real pants, or that you're being lazy or sloppy. You're wearing what makes you feel good, and that's all that matters. And if you ever have a moment of doubt or insecurity, just remember, you're not alone. Every woman has had a legging mishap or a moment of camel toe panic. It's just part of the journey. So, let's embrace the legging life in all its stretchy, comfortable, occasionally embarrassing glory. Let's support each other, swap stories and tips, and remember that we're all in this together. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this first episode of Leggings and Me. But don't worry, we're just getting started. In future episodes, we'll be diving even deeper into the world of leggings, from the best brands and styles to the most hilarious legging-related stories and mishaps. I want to hear from you too. What's your favorite way to style leggings? Have you ever had a mortifying camel toe moment? What do you look for in the perfect pair of leggings? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments or on social media using the hashtag #LeggingsandMe. And if you liked what you heard today, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. It helps other legging lovers find us, and it lets me know that you're enjoying the content. Thank you so much for listening and for being part of this amazing community of strong, confident, legging-loving women. I'll see you next time, and until then, keep rocking those leggings like the boss you are.